The situation escalated so much. I had a dislocated shoulder, I had a cut head, I was lying in a bath and helpless.
Isolating me away from my family, getting called names, and then it turned into physical abuse.
You know, I was told probably about 50 times a day that I was fat, ugly, worthless, dumb.
And when you're stuck in that situation, I felt like I had no one to turn to.
He'd smashed, you know, both of my mobile phones. He'd taken both cars and the keys, so I had nowhere to go.
We've got a lot of myths and beliefs that are out there that are incorrect around domestic and family violence. And so it really creates a problem where those people who need help and to access help don't know where to go. And those people who recognise that something isn't right don't necessarily see it as domestic or family violence, don't see it as a problem.
A lot of services didn't come to my help at all. The police were a huge issue. They just would come down and see what was happening, thought I'll just go back to him and just leave. Because I was very scared at that time. It was very hard to talk up about it.
If just one person had said something to my ex, or even, you know, referred me on to some other support service, I felt lost. I felt like I had nowhere to go.
DV Alert plays such a key role in being able to reduce the impact of domestic and family violence because it gives you the basic skills to be able to recognise what's going on and recognise those signs that are out there. It makes you aware of how to talk to someone, how do you actually respond to someone if they're giving you these signs, and then how to refer them on to appropriate services that can give them that follow-on support so that they're not just left hanging now that it's put out there. They've got somewhere to turn.
As I say to everyone, if you can help one life, you know, like that person will help another life. You know, that's how we are going to stop it, you know, and I'm a true believer in, you know, if one person stands up, you're going to have others follow.
The DV Alert team have got a range of different trainings that they offer, from face-to-face, specific Indigenous awareness sessions, and all of these are geared to people who work in the front line, those people who are most likely to engage with somebody who's experienced domestic and family violence, but they might not be your typical people that you think of. So not just those who work in a domestic violence centre or a shelter, but those people who work like nurses, reception staff, people who work in youth work, people who are on the front line that encounter people every day but might not have had the awareness to check that domestic violence is going on.
The journey has just been unbelievable. And just speaking up, like my whole life's changed. I've got 6 daughters now, you know, and I'm trying to stop the generational thing with my family.
It's nearly 3 years and I'd say I'm pretty much, you know, I'm never going to be fully healed, but I'm, you know, 95% there. And I'm probably the happiest. I am the happiest I've ever been.
So once you leave the course and you've finished the course with us, it gives you this opportunity to go out there and start really looking at things in a different light and being able to say to people, look, I'm hearing something is not quite right here with me. Can I check it out? And it gives you a bit of confidence to be able to do that. So once you walk out, you can start putting your skills to use right away. And we do hear that as our feedback coming through.